Okay, so we replugged in some of the microphones that we use here for tonight, and unfortunately, we've had some audio issues at this point, so we could be looking at the possibility of more audio problems. Now, I know we're live, but just give me just a second, especially for those of you on Twitch TV. Make sure that everything is working here properly. And it looks like we are. Okay, well, wonders never cease. Glad to be able to see that. All right, that's out of the way with. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. This is Weather Overtime. We are live on Twitch. We are also live on Facebook to give you an idea as to what is happening with weather. The good news at this time is we have really little, if anything, taking place just yet. We did have some thunderstorms earlier tonight, northeast Alabama. Not really too much more than that for right now, but we've got some changes taking place in the near future, and we'll have more details on that in just a little while. This is our online video weather blog. We try to be live every weeknight at about 9:45 to keep you updated as to what's going on. This is our opportunity to talk more about what's going on with weather. During a regular weather segment on air, you get like 2 to 3 minutes, and that's about it. So you have to kind of pick and choose a lot of what you're talking about and get to the point as soon as possible. But in a format like this, we're able to talk more about what is going on when it comes to weather situations and give you a better idea as to what may be happening. So if you want to ask questions, no matter where you happen to be, just go ahead and drop them into the comments section. We'd love to see what you're seeing out there. We'll have our video picture of the day coming up in just a little bit. We'll talk about our weather quiz for the day. I do want to start off with just one thing from this weekend. Had a great time, went to Huntsville, Alabama, and talked with the folks at Barron Weather, the same one that does our weather graphic system that you've been watching over the last few weeks. They had their users conference, Barron Weather Conference 24. I believe it was the first one that they've had since the pandemic was over with, so kind of nice being able to hobnob with people and talk about various ideas where it comes to covering graphics and weather and stuff like that. So Barron Weather, thank you very much for the presentation and the opportunity to get together and talk with folks about what they are seeing out across the area and glom on to some new bits of information about things. So thank you guys very much. It was great to see that. High temperature today, about 11 degrees above normal. About another 11 away from a record high temperature. Didn't come that close, but still fairly far up there. 56 was our low temperature. That was 16 degrees above normal. Nothing in the rain gauge for today. We will be looking for more chances of rain coming up as we go into tomorrow. So for tomorrow, the kids heading for the bus stop, showers in the morning, showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. So going to and coming home from school, that is where we're going to continue to see the potential problem out there. Same thing for outdoors tomorrow. If you're going to be doing anything, your best bet will be in the morning, because by afternoon, more chances of showers and thunderstorms could be a potential problem out there. And the same thing for going out for a round of golf. If you're going to be outdoors, it's going to be very mild, no question about that, occasionally breezy. But we're also going to see more chances of showers and thunderstorms the farther we go through the day. So showers in the morning, thunderstorms by afternoon. That's not where you want to be standing out on a golf course with a big metal rod in your hands and connected by metal spikes on your shoes to wet ground. That is a very bad idea. So maybe a good golf video game would be a better idea for you for tomorrow. Island Cove Marina and Resort did manage to pick up a little bit of sunset tonight, but not by much. 57 the current temperature, so we've dropped a few degrees, not by that much, and we are seeing again some very mild conditions. Winds are currently calm, not even close to a wind chill out there for right now, and also looking pretty good overall on the traffic situation. Had some backups earlier when we were talking about rush hour across the area, but otherwise right now, heavy traffic as per usual. I-24 between the Ridge and the 2475 junction. So we do see, again, some areas of traffic here and there, but otherwise not looking too bad for tonight. We did have some thunderstorms pop up earlier this evening into and around northeastern Alabama. Those are trying to head north into parts of middle Tennessee. We've got showers on the way from well down to our southwest. That plume of moisture coming in from off the Gulf of Mexico, that's going to be heading our way overnight. And a new storm system running into that from well up north is going to be giving us the potential of some more showers and thunderstorms out there into tomorrow. So overnight, for the bulk of overnight, there's not really going to be too much happening. But as this next system begins to make its way into this area of moisture, the two of these things combining will give us the potential of some thunderstorms. Now, we do have some thunderstorms taking place back over parts of the Mid-South, Boot Heel of Missouri, northeastern Arkansas, heaviest activity north and east of Little Rock. Scattered showers from the Mid-South all the way down to the Florida Panhandle. So there's a decent amount of activity going on there. This front is going to make its way through the area into the next few days. It's not in any hurry to get there. That's our next system. And then we watch for this next system to come through. All these systems that you see out here are all going to kind of coalesce together and head our way toward the end of the week. So this one here, these systems, plural, will combine to create one system, which will then make their way through the area. More chances of showers and thunderstorms toward the week's end. In between this system and those, we have a bit of a break with high pressure coming on through. So we do have the potential again of some rain showers beginning and developing overnight into very early in the morning. Not a lot, but it's still possible. Better chances, more widespread chances into tomorrow afternoon. Then that area of low pressure develops right along that front, and that is what could really kick up the possibility of more thunderstorms taking place. Again, it doesn't look like much for now, but it does look like we could be picking up some extra activity. There is no, I should say this now, there is no sign of any severe weather in our forecast, which at this time of the year, that's just fine by me. We have not gotten too many rounds of storms. Hopefully it'll stay that way throughout the entire period. I think we could do with less in the way of severe weather. So we'll see how well that works out. Into Wednesday morning, the chances of showers clear the area, head back on off to the east of us. And then we see maybe a stray shower Wednesday afternoon dwindling as that goes back over to the east of us from there. Now, between the first system and that next system, not a lot going on from Thursday into Thursday evening. Friday into the very early morning hours, more chances of showers here. And then by lunchtime on Friday, that whole system makes its way out of the plain states and starts to kind of coalesce together. And that is where we see the potential of some more stronger storms coming on through. Again, so far, no indication of severe weather, which glad to know about that for now, but we need to keep our eyes on this as we go into the next several days just to be on the safe side. So keep it tuned to News 12, and we'll let you know more about what is coming our way there. All right, 7-day forecast, again from the EPB Fiber Optics WeatherCam Network, a view of Lake Chickamauga on the Island Cove Marina and Resort camera. Next several days, we see, again, very mild temperatures. We're not going too far up. We will get a little cooler than normal on Sunday as some drier, cooler air comes on through, but that's really going to be about all that we see for the time being. We do have, again, those chances of showers and thunderstorms Tuesday into Wednesday. A little bit on the cooler side if we get enough clouds and rainfall tomorrow, but otherwise I think it's going to be a very mild day coming up. And then that gap in the chances of rain from Wednesday into and around Thursday. We see it Friday into Saturday. That's going to be late Thursday, early Friday, through Friday into Saturday, I should say. That is where we work for the potential of some more thunderstorms coming on through. And that is where we really could see some problems out there with outdoor activities. Doesn't look like the weekend's going to be a total washout. We will see the potential of some chances of rain and thunder on Saturday morning. But then I think most of the area should clear out by the time we hit late Saturday and through the rest of the weekend. Should be good for that walk around the block or taking that nap in the hammock or whatever it is you're going to be doing out there. A little cooler, but otherwise not bad. And then temperatures remain in the normal range next Monday as we head toward the 11th. The second full week of March, still pretty well on the mild side. The big question that gets asked about this time of the year, right before we head out of winter and into spring, and we are now 15 days away from the beginning of springtime, astronomical spring. Have we left winter behind? Are we done with the winter temperatures? Is there any more chances of snow? All those questions get asked at this time of the year, and the answer is right now it's a good bet that we are, but it's also a possibility that even at this time of the year, we can get winter weather, ice, snow, howling north winds, very low wind chills. It depends on when the conditions all come together and those tumblers in the locks all correspond together and make a good winter weather scenario. That's not happening in the next 7 to 10 days, so it looks like we're okay for now. Can it happen? Yeah, absolutely, when the conditions are right. Is it going to happen in any time soon? No, way too warm for anything like that. We can get winter weather conditions into April very easily. I remember tales of my mom living out in Colorado before I was born and talking about going between Topeka and Colorado Springs, where certain times of the year between roughly September and early May, you double check the forecast every chance you got because of the fact that you could see a winter weather scenario shaping up pretty well. And that's not happening for us at this time because, again, the pattern is not showing anything in the way of major problems. So good news on that. We'll keep you updated on that, so please keep it tuned to News 12, and we'll let you know more about that as we go throughout the next several days. All right, thanking our new sponsor, friendinroofing.com. They're our sponsor for our weather question of the day. And today's question, as we said earlier, you might bless the rains down in Africa, but have you ever blessed the cold temperatures on Kilimanjaro, as the song could have gone from Toto a long time ago? Even though Kilimanjaro is on the equator, it can get and does get snow several thousand feet up because of the thickness of the air and the colder temperatures at that level of the atmosphere. So what is the coldest that has been noted at the peak of Mount Kilimanjaro, again, on the equator in Africa? What's the coldest temperature available? 51% of you said minus 20, and that was the correct answer. Second closest was minus 40. 41% of you chose that, and 8% of you chose 20 degrees above 0 Fahrenheit. That's our poll question of the day at wdef.com/vote now. If you'd like to check our question for tomorrow, this is going to be a doozy because it's about movie credits and what was on those credits back about 1980 in one of my particularly favorite movies involving weather. If you'd like to see that, that goes up at midnight at wdef.com if you'd like to see more about what's going on there. And again, thanks to Friend in Roofing for being our sponsor for our panel there. Thanking one of our other sponsors, Langley Roofing, for being the sponsor of our picture of the day, the weather window. And from Connolly Ross, did not get a location on this, but that steely-eyed glare is very impressive. Taking a look at that. Bald eagle having dinner in the snow. Thank you very much, Connolly Ross, for our Langley Roofing weather window picture of the day. And if you've got pictures, again, you know what to do. If you don't, here you go. Pictures at wdef.com, or drop them to our Facebook, X, or Instagram pages in the comments section. Please give us a location or a description of what you were looking at. If you send us a picture without a credit or an idea as to what's going on, we don't know where you were, what you were taking the picture of, anything like that. So please send us with at least a location if you would be so kind. You don't have to use your name. You don't have to use your internet handle. If you request anonymity, we'll honor that. That's not a problem, but just please give us at least a location on there. That would really help us out when we're telling everybody else about what they are actually looking at. Excuse me. This is from the National Weather Service in Nashville. They offer these sessions several times a year, and the schedule coming up for late March has been announced. It's called Weather 101. It's a really neat program from National Weather Service Nashville, and if you'd like to participate, it's like a webinar. There's no quizzes, there's no studying necessary, but if you'd like to show up and learn more about the topic du jour, all you have to do is just show up at the National Weather Service Nashville website for more details, and they will let you know more about that at the website. Coming up about 2 weeks from tomorrow, I believe, yes, 2 weeks from Tuesday, the 19th at 10 o'clock in the morning, the first one for March will be held, and that is going to be on the topic of weather radar. Several other topics will be coming up. Radar will be repeated Monday the 25th at 7 p.m. These are all Central Times, by the way. National Weather Service in Nashville. Wednesday the 20th, 7 p.m., the North American monsoon season. The 21st at 7 p.m., forecast models, how we meteorologists do our business regarding the mathematical use of numerics. It's really an interesting idea to look at. If you'd like to know more about that, please look into that. From the 26th of March at 7 p.m., how does the National Weather Service determine storm damage after a severe threat has moved through? That's interesting. I understand the process, but I've never been able to actually tag along on one of those, so that would be fascinating to me. No idea what the basics is all about, but going to be finding out more on Wednesday the 27th. Thursday the 28th, that's at 10 o'clock in the morning for the basics. Thursday the 28th at 7 p.m., observations in 3 dimensions. That's going to be interesting, especially if that's like volumetric scans of severe weather and thunderstorms that can be seen in 3 dimensions. That can really help us understand the severity of storms. And satellites will be the last topic of the month, coming up on Friday the 29th at 10 o'clock in the morning. Again, this is from the National Weather Service in Nashville. You can find out more by going to weather.gov and clicking on the area of Middle Tennessee. That'll take you right to the National Weather Service site for that. Or you can get the link by going to our website at wdef.com/weather. It's right up on top of our forecast section if you'd like to take a look and see what is going on there. But a really cool program from the National Weather Service in Nashville, if you'd like to take a look at that. Coming up this week, a lot of different states have severe weather awareness weeks. Last week for Alabama and Georgia, those already happened back in February. Tennessee just happened last week. It came to an end on Saturday. North Carolina, the western part of North Carolina, the News 12 viewing area covers for Cherokee County. That's on the far western side of North Carolina. Your Severe Weather Awareness Week is this week. It started already. There are plenty of topics to take a look at, but more importantly, coming up this particular next week on Wednesday the 6th, and again, it'll be statewide from Cherokee County all the way back over to around the coastal area. Now, this is going to be held at, since all of North Carolina is in the Eastern time zone, this will be 9:30 Eastern time. There's information available, a lot of text here. We posted the link to this on our website. This again from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Raleigh, North Carolina, Wednesday, March 6, 9:30. And as it's quoted here, every school, business, workplace, and family across the state is strongly encouraged to participate in this drill. It is important that all schools and businesses are aware of the following points about the tornado drill. Again, if there's any severe weather, the drill will be postponed to another date. You don't want to have a test on a day when severe weather warnings might become necessary. So that is coming up in the next several days. And again, for North Carolina, important to get a practice in to make certain you know what's going on. But for North Carolina, your Severe Weather Awareness Week is coming up this week. It's already in motion. Again, you can find out more from the National Weather Service in Raleigh. And to find out more about what's going on, there's tons of topics coming up: severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, severe weather alerts. Severe thunderstorms and tornadoes was today. Ways of receiving severe weather alerts, that's coming up on Tuesday. And of course, Wednesday, tornadoes, high winds, and hail, how to stay safe in that event. That again is coming up from the National Weather Service in Raleigh, and you can find out more details about that. We'll post the link to all of this on our website at wdef.com/weather. So if you're from North Carolina, this is your week to get everything ready to go. More about severe weather, again, coming up it's going to be a busy day on March 21st, Thursday, about 3 weeks from this Thursday. This again, or about 2 weeks, I think, coming up from this Thursday. Marion County, Tennessee, taught by the National Weather Service in Morristown, which covers that part of the News 12 viewing area. The National Weather Service will be offering a Skywarn Spotter training course, 6 p.m. Central, Jasper, Tennessee, at the Lawson Building. They please ask that you register for a seat at weather.gov/MRX. And again, that's the 21st at 6 p.m. Same day, earlier on, Gordon County, Georgia, which is covered the southern part of the News 12 viewing area. Same day, 9:30 to 11:30 in the morning at the Gordon County Fire Department HQ, Calhoun, Georgia, 30701. Now, the National Weather Service in Peachtree City, Georgia, the meteorologists that are teaching this course do not ask for a reservation like the National Weather Service in Morristown. But if you'd like to call up and make certain there's space, make certain you know where to go, any other questions, the contact information is available on their website at weather.gov/FFC. Again, that's Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Charlie. Again, weather.gov/FFC. If you'd like to see more about that, and if you live around Calhoun, Georgia, Chattooga, Whitfield, Murray, Gilmer, Walker counties, that might be your best opportunity to attend a meeting. Please consider doing so. It'll be a great opportunity to learn more about how to protect yourself and, more importantly, what to call back to the National Weather Service on the special number they'll give you so that you can tell them what you are seeing, and that can help them make decisions about where to place the warning, how long, and what the duration should be. That's something to really take a look at. So please consider becoming a Skywarn spotter. If you can't attend an in-person meeting, please go to the Comet MetEd site with the University Corporation for Atmospheric Research, or UCAR, at MetEd Meteorological Education in the Comet website area, meted.ucar.edu. And you can take the Skywarn courses online, then register with your National Weather Service office, whatever county you happen to live or work in, and you can be on their rolls as a Skywarn spotter. So please consider becoming a Skywarn spotter. That will really help out when it comes to making certain everybody stays safe, because the more severe weather Skywarn experts that we have, the better off we are all going to be. If you would like to be having us in your classroom, we would love to be there. Contrary to popular belief, we do not just show up at someone's classroom. That's a little weird and kind of, to be honest, a little creepy. If you would like for us to be there, please go ahead and let us know. All you have to do is request a visit on our website. Go to the website available area at wdef.com and click on Weather in the Classroom from Food City. We would love to know about that. I'll be going to a school down in Walker County, Georgia, one of the high schools this week, to talk to a special ed class about severe weather. So that'll be this Friday. And there are other ones that we've been doing for quite some time. So if you'd like to have us there in your classroom, we're coming up on spring break, so we don't have much in the way of spring semester left. Please let us know as soon as possible. We'd love to be able to visit your classroom, courtesy of Food City and News 12. So please show up and let us know more about what your schedule is and how we can get information on there about the schedule to get everything taken care of there. Think that's going to pretty well do it for tonight. It's really too cloudy to see any stars out there. It's going to be, again, more rain and thunderstorms into the morning hours, so that could be a potential issue. So keep that in mind when you're getting out for work or school in the morning, so please use caution there. And, of course, also keep it tuned to News 12, and we'll keep you updated as what's going on. Check out our social media pages. I'm on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and I'm also on a whole bunch of other websites if you'd like to follow me there for whatever trends you do and don't like in social media. Not just here, but plenty of other locations. I'll get the icons posted here at some point in time, so stay tuned for more on that. Think that should do it. No other questions coming in on Twitch. Let me just check the chat function. Nothing going on here. If you got questions about things on Twitch, email address is down at the bottom of your screen, aonek@wdef.com. And again, you can follow me on social media. My email address here, aonek@wdef.com. If you want to get in contact, if you got questions, if you got an idea about a news story, let us know. Go to our website at wdef.com and get on the Contact Us page. Let us know what you're seeing. If it's an event you would like to have covered, that's great, but just please give us as much time as possible between what's going on. If you're a nonprofit event going on and you would like to have Kay Blevins interview you on Prime News at 7, wonderful. Let us know about it. We'll try to get the schedule taken care of. But once again, we don't know about these things. Our psychic powers are slightly below par, so you have to let us know about this type of stuff. And again, if it's going on in the near future, that's great, but give us some time to schedule you in, because there are other events before you, and we have to take that into account before we schedule stuff. So please let us know as soon as you possibly can, but give us a shout on our social media pages, by email. Just please let us know, and we'll be glad to see what we can do about covering your story, covering your event, or anything else. And we would love to know more about what you're seeing and doing out there so we can show it to everybody else. But again, if we don't know about it, we can't tell anybody about it. So please give us a shout on that. If there's anything you would like to see covered here, more satellite pictures, more weather around the world, anything of that nature, I would love to do more that would keep you coming back every single night to let us know what you like on here. So please give us an update as to what you prefer on this weather blog. If you like it, if you don't like it, whatever it is, we need to know about that type of stuff. So please give us an idea. And again, you can find out more at wdef.com/weather to contact me or anybody else in the weather department or our management or anybody else at our parent company. Just let us know. And again, wdef.com is where you want to go to on that. Think that should do it for tonight. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek, reporting live and direct from downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, USA, North America, planet Earth, Milky Way galaxy. Thanks a lot for joining us for tonight. Chip Chapman will have more on your forecast bright and early on Tuesday morning. And of course, I'll be back on Tuesday afternoon to give you an idea as to what's going on for the rest of the week. That'll do it for Monday, the 4th of March. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for more with News 12 on air and online.